What's going on? Nick Kellar.
Greg Brock.
We're with Atlas Premier Realty. Conveniently have this globe in the back here. We are coming to you with another video blog. We appreciate, as always, you joining us. Today, actually, we wanted to talk about in the craziness of the market, everything's selling pretty fast. There are homes that are in less desirable areas or just less desirable. I just want to talk through some tips on things to consider to help those houses move in a market that is moving pretty well.
Yeah, so very first thing is you want to work with the right person, somebody who is experienced in the areas that you're trying to sell your home and who's going to give you real direct and transparent advice.
Yeah, somebody that's going to come to you with a game plan. I think recognizing that, okay, this is not this is a less desirable area,
Sure.
So recognizing that, acknowledging it, and then coming up with a game plan around it versus just kind of pushing it to the side is important. The second one is know your audience. I think often with marketing that people do skip a step with that, so they just blast everything out there without knowing who they're targeting and what their target audience is. So maybe think about what's the likely demographic for buying this type of property, and then market to and cater to what kind of questions and what appeals to them.
The next one that you do have control over is curb appeal. So some simple curb appeal items, updating your landscaping, doing some annuals and perennials out front, brighten up the front of the house, fresh mulch, etc. That will help a lot.
Kind of give people the warm and fuzzies as they're pulling up.
Exactly.
The fourth one is be realistic with your price. So oftentimes with properties, there's things that are just out of your control that you can't change about the house. Maybe it's a quirky floor plan. Maybe it's in an area that's less desirable. Maybe the yard the topography of the yard is going to be less desirable. Those are things that you can't really change. So the only thing that you can do that is just be realistic with how you're looking at pricing, and then kind of figure that into the pricing to offset those less desirable features.
Right. And then the last one here is to upgrade the interior of your home. Simple ones to do that are cost effective are backsplashes, countertops, upgrading your kitchens and your baths. Get more expensive, but do have a return on the investment.
Paint and flooring seems to go a long way.
Paint and flooring goes a long way as well. And the last one that we do suggest in some cases right now is still staging.
Yep, definitely.
And that helps a lot for photos and your shows.
Yeah, and that's included with the game plan too. So if you are acknowledging the fact that you're in a less desirable area, and there's some things that are going to be an uphill challenge for it, have somebody that's going to have a game plan like a stager to come in and help you with figuring out things that you can do to take the sting off the fact that there's some characteristics that you can't change.
Right.
So,
exactly.
Again, being in an area that's less desirable with maybe some less desirable features is not a death sentence. You can still sell. You can still sell at a very favorable price, but you got to have a game plan. If you have any questions on how this might affect you or anybody that you know that's getting into the market, please let us know. As always, appreciate your support. See you next time.
Thanks a lot.